Hello everyone, in this video we will discuss about the WH plot of XRD peak broadening. What is the formula of total XRD peak broadening? The total XRD peak broadening is contributed by the peak broadening of instrument and sample. Now, we will only focus on sample peak broadening.
What are the factors that affect sample peak broadening? Sample peak broadening may due to four parameters: solid solution inhomogeneity, temperature, microstrain and crystallite size. However, we will only discuss two parameters which cause the sample peak broadening. There are crystallite size and microstrain.
When to use the general formula for microstrain. To use these formulas, we need to satisfy these two conditions, which are the crystallite size is consistent over a long range of 2 theta and the microstrain follows a decreasing trend.
When to use WH plot. When we have the data which both crystallite size and microstrain vary irregularly, complex variation, we cannot use the general formula of microstrain to calculate it, we need to use WH plot to calculate the microstrain. The graph of WH plot is drawn by beta cos theta against 4 sin theta. How to prove the equation? Since the parameters of sample peak broadening are crystallite size and microstrain, hence the total sample peak broadening is equal to the sum of peak broadening of microstrain and crystallite size. This equation can be proved further by substituting the Shearer equation and the formula of microstrain and get the final equation as shown below. From the equation, B is the total peak broadening, theta is Bragg angle, lambda is wavelength, K is the constants depends on shaped crystal which has the value of 0.89, D is the crystallite size and epsilon is strain.
With comparing the final equation to the linear graph relationship, y equals to m, x plus c, y represent as the total peak broadening times with cos theta, c is lambda divided by d, gradient is strain and the x is 4 sin theta. Example. Calculation of crystallite size. The values of 2 theta and FWHM are given by question. We need to find the values of 4 sin theta and beta cos theta with the data given. Beta cos theta can be got by multiplying the values of FHWM and cos theta. Then, plot the WH plot graph with beta cos theta against 4 sin theta by using Origin Lab. After plotting the graph, y-intercept and the slope strain can be calculated and defined. From this, we can calculate crystallite size by using Shearer equation and putting the values of y-intercept, wavelength and constant into the equation. The crystallite size of the element is 6.62 nanometer.